Oh, yup. Number 207. You already know. Sheesh. Every time, man. It gets me every time. And this shit is actually hella dirty, too. I'm so sick of this, bro. Like, this is the only thing I hate about this car, bro. It's the fucking bumper clips. I think they have the same thing on 370s, too. Like, on the 350, you have, like, 2 nuts right here, and, like, the bumper, you know what I'm saying? It stays intact. Carbon mirror caps, though. Shout out my boy Carbon Plug, hooking me up on the carbon. So, everybody, every day, bro, update us. Let us know what's going on. Update us. Like, look, guys, I can't update you on anything unless I have an update myself. Everything that I know as of today. As far as the vet goes, we are 100% like caught up on the content with the vet. It's in the shop right now. The last video I dropped, you guys see that nothing happened. Nothing happened with the head. Everything is completely fine. So we're moving on to the full bolt-on setup. I have a ported manifold intake. We're doing American Heritage ported heads. You know, studs, all that small stuff. Doing like a fill pump, injectors, going to 85. Cam, we're doing a stage 3.5 or stage 4 custom BTR cam. I have long tubes for it. Basically, when it comes out, it's going to be full bolt-ons. Like, there's nothing else I could do to that car besides build the engine for high compression or boost it. So it's gonna have everything. Exhaust, I'm gonna keep the stock exhaust for now. Just because I didn't feel like dropping bread on an exhaust. The stock exhaust will work perfectly fine. And with the stock exhaust, you can do like a valve modification to where you can open and close the valves. I'm definitely gonna need that because here in my apartment complex, pretty much there's rooms on top of all the garages here. That Z06 is probably going to be the loudest car I've had to date. Like my Tomei on the Z, it's pretty loud, but it's boosted, so that quiets it down like a lot. The R8, it was pretty loud, but it could have been louder. This vet with the long tubes and cam, that shit is gonna be stupid loud. So yeah, I don't want to be getting any complaints and shit, bruh. Talk about a lip being so far gone. This thing is done though. I'm just lazy to take it off. I just want this shit to just come out by itself. That's pretty much everything for the vet. I believe they already installed the cam. It's currently Thursday. He said the head should be there Monday or Tuesday. So next week, 100% the vet should be running. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get it tuned yet. It's all on if the tuner has time to do it next week, but we should be able to get that first startup next week on the vet with the cam and everything. So excited for that. Let's move on to the Q. So I know I'm not like doing anything crazy with the Q. I know the Q is already a QT. It doesn't need anything. I actually really am happy how this car looks right now. We are going to be using this car to mock up some custom 3-inch intakes since nobody's really making them. George wants to start selling 3-inch intakes for the Q50, so we're just going to mock up some 3-inch intakes. We're going to use my car to do it. At the same time, I picked up some GTR injectors for this. I'm going to go E85. People are going to be like, oh, you said you weren't going to do anything else to it. Honestly, the only reason I'm going E85 is because I repeat, I hate the smell of pump gas when you have no cats. Like, this car stinks. You know those people in high school that were like hella musty and they smelled all the time? This is that person right here. This shit stinks, bro. Like, if I drive with the windows down, I get out of my car, I can smell it on my clothes. It's like disgusting. I'll get maybe like a 5-10 horsepower gain out of it, so actually, you know, benefit the car a little bit, and it's gonna smell like way better. Last time I dynoed this car, it was still on stock cats, just a muffler delete, 285 or 287, something like that. Now we're full exhaust, motor dyne R pipes, arc cat back. We're gonna have 3-inch intakes, E85, so maybe looking at around like 310, 315, somewhere in that area to the wheel. I don't really care what this car makes. I just don't want it to smell like burnt ass. This Sunday we're gonna be starting on the intakes, but we're gonna have to pull them back out because our guy needs to make more of them. So I don't know when I'm actually putting them back in and do the injectors and the tune and everything, but I don't know. With the 350Z, a bunch of you guys should know this already. I've mentioned it a bunch of times. I've already made a video about it, post about it, etc. But people still keep asking me like, bro, where's the Z at? What are you doing with the Z? I'm not doing anything with the Z. The Z is in the garage. I'm not doing anything to it until the G35 is done. My focus is the G35 right now. There's still like so much shit that needs to be done to that car, like it's not even funny. But that's the focus right now. So as soon as the G35 starts up, I can move it, I could take it to get wrapped, etc. Then bring the Z into the shop and we can start working on that. I sold the motor, I sold the turbo kit. I'm doing a whole custom top mount turbo kit. I'm gonna do a similar motor build, just a little bit stronger. Definitely 100% the car is gonna make 1,000. So that's plans for the Z. Probably won't be able to start that until like July, August, I don't really know. There's no time limit on none of this stuff. I'm not entered at any shows. Like, we're all quarantined and we're all probably going to be inside for a whole summer anyways. So there's no rush on none of this stuff for the next few months. Hopefully the Vet just runs good, doesn't give me like any stupid problems, and I could just drive that, make some good content with the Vet, still have the daily, and then at the same time just be really focused on the G35. I have pretty much no updates for you guys on the G35 because there's nothing happening with it right now. The shop's super busy. They're backed up because of all the coronavirus stuff that happened. I was just waiting on my fab guy to finish up a couple things. So he finished my radiator and he finished my intercooler. He had to modify those, so we're gonna hit the shop today and check that out. And bam, we're here at the shop. So what we have here is my custom intercooler. I had to modify this to the specific design that we're going to be doing. Obviously they don't just sell one that was going to work perfectly. We had to modify the radiator. We do these fittings on there. It's all welded up. Pretty much the bash bar portion of it is done. Still have to make a few more bars here. Brackets. Be taking all the bars off, getting that powder coated. Then we'll be able to move on to the manifold. I have the turbo already, so we can start on the manifold. Then once the manifold is done, then we can do the piping. That shit gonna be expensive, I ain't gonna lie. So we're gonna be doing titanium piping on everything.
Okay, how's the clearance, Corey? How's the clearance for the piping? Okay, hold on. Let me move my arm here.
It'll clear 100%.
Here, try to position this thing. Go down. Yeah, go down a little bit more.
No, that's just.
Can you see it? Oh yeah, it's cool.
Yeah.
Oh, clears it. Yeah.
Yeah. Still got room for the fan?
Yeah. Plenty.
Oh yeah. There's plenty of room.
Yeah.
But the only thing is the fucking.
What about this one?
Yeah, that's what I was looking at right now.
Does this one have enough room right here? It's got a 90 elbow anyway.
Yeah, for an elbow, yeah.
Yeah, it's not going to be straight. Yeah, it basically goes like that.
Yeah.
You can push it up back a little bit more.
Like up.
Yeah, up a little more. Yeah, right there. Hold on. Hey, Corey, have the throttle body?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tight fit, but we gonna make it work. Sheesh. Look at that throttle body. Shit is Mandingo.
Yeah. What about fitting over there? Fitting over there?
That's
yeah.
good. Is that elbow too or what?
Yeah, as long as we put an elbow, it'll be fine. Wait, where's that one going though?
Both are going to here. It's like, what I'm thinking like this. Like elbow goes that way. Goes that way and wraps around from here. It goes like here. This one goes that way. See. And then I don't think your flex for light can fit on this one. Instead of using the pool, you might have to use the big one. Just the single ones.
Yeah.
Well, fuck it, full send, no fans.
This shit overheats by the time it warms up.
Everything else goes into the area. The oil cash can, cooler reservoir goes to the area.
You put the battery in the trunk?
Yeah, battery for sure goes to the trunk.
And I'm pretty sure I already showed you guys the ECU Series 2 AEM, all the clout. Wait, what does this say? Legal in California only for racing vehicles which may never be used. The lie detector determined that was a lie. Big anti-lag boys, shooting flames. Of course, I'm putting a Tomei on it. I already have the Tomei. It's gonna be the only RB26 G35 with the Tomei. So this is actually the old motor out the Z. Like I said, it's already sold. So we're gonna replace the head gasket for him, the water pump, the bearings, just to make sure it's fresh, you know what I'm saying? Better peace of mind for him so that we don't have to worry about anything. This shit put in work right here. Oh, we up. Good old 800 horsepower VQ. Sick ass fool. Yo, peep my clutch, bruh. You guys see how I drive my car. This clutch still has life, and I'd say this probably has a hard maybe 10,000 miles on it. Still good, bruh. Still has life. No hot spots on the flywheel. Crazy. And this is our brand here at the shop. This is stage 3 UPT 6-puck 2,200 pound pressure plate, 17 pound flywheel. Phenomenal. Shit works A1. I don't know about the new setup, but for that setup it worked. So those are pretty much all the plans for the RB. Once the intercooler radiator is mounted, we can work on the manifold. Once the manifold's done, we can do the piping. Once the piping is done, we can move on to all the coolant lines, everything like that. Then pull the motor back out. I'm gonna get the engine bay painted. I'm not gonna do any bright colors. I was thinking about it, but I don't want to do any bright colors. The color that I'm gonna wrap the car, it's not gonna go good with any bright colors. So I'm just gonna paint this like gloss black with maybe like a nice metallic in it, just something to make it look shiny a little bit better. I really honestly want to paint the block. The block looks like shit, so I might like just kind of sand that down a little bit and just hit it, you know, make it look like OEM fresh. Besides that, yeah, I think May 1st is tomorrow, I believe. So hopefully by the time June hits, we can have some like really good progress with everything and have like all the piping, manifold done. At least I want to pull the motor before June. I want to drive this thing so bad. I am like super excited, pumped. That's that, fam. I just want to give you guys a quick update. Like I said, there hasn't been much going on. I'm not sure when I'm going to be putting the intakes back on this, and injectors, and getting a tune for this. And hopefully we'll start getting some vet content in by the end of the next week. And yeah, that's going to be that. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. Drop a thumbs up if you hated this video. Drop a thumbs up if you liked it. I'm out.